Hello, brilliant parents, and welcome back to the TECT community, where we provide resources and strategies to support you on your parenting journey. Today, we read the story Betsy the Brazilian Bat. In this fascinating story, we learn how bats live, fly, and help our world. Betsy invited children to play hide and seek as she told us all about her nighttime adventures. Through Betsy's eyes, children learn that bats are helpful and not harmful. She eats insects that protects the crops for farmers. It taught us in the story some words about science, echolocation, and insectivorous. And it also reminded us about wildlife and how to be safe when we're outside and around wild animals. Parents, sometimes children fear bats because of what they've seen on television. But Betsy reminds us that we don't have to fear them if we just learn to live in the environment around us and not touch wild animals. Instead, she taught us to be curious and understanding about bats. She showed us that bats, just like people, have families. They have routines where they have to look for their food, and they also have important jobs that keep nature and the earth balanced. So here are a few ways that you can extend this story at home. First of all, parents, play a little game with your children called echo exploration. You could stand in an empty room or stand in a hallway and have your children to say hello and see if they can hear their echo. Another way to extend that is to get a tissue roll or a paper towel roll and let the child say hello, and they will really hear the echo by doing that. The next thing they could do is play hide and seek science. So you would print out images of bats and print those out, and then on those images write some science words or your children's sight words and place those bat pictures all over the house and let the child find those bats. And when they find the bat, they have to say the word. That's a great way to extend learning. Next, teach them to appreciate nature. Take your babies outside. Take them outside at dusk when bats start flying around, and let them try to look up and find some bats up in the sky and talk about what they see. Remember to also practice the word of the week. It was echolocation. Teach your children how to dissect that word where you have the word echo and location, and also the different sounds in that word. And then finally, talk about empathy and self-talk. So empathy was used in this story where we have to empathize with the bat to say that we should take care of the animals around us by not disturbing their area, not going up to pet wild animals. That's showing empathy, because we have to respect their homes as well and give them their space to live. Be kind to them. Don't throw rocks at the animals or do anything to harm them. That's showing empathy, and then also to be safe around the animals. Parents, this was an amazing story that was supporting our children to learn about science and compassion. So make sure you take a look at this book, Betsy the Brazilian Bat. Keep reading with your child. This book and many other books, take them to your local library. Every time you take them to the library to find a new book, you're opening up the door to even greater curiosity and more learning. Parents, I hope you've enjoyed this video today. If you have, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, and share with your friends and family. Thank you for joining us. And remember, parents, you're your child's biggest fan. Have a great day.